Hi, this is Lilio from IQ Wellness Atlanta, and we have been talking about the fasting, ketosis, how to hack the stem cells naturally through the diet variation and Asian healing techniques. So today, let's talk about the frequency, how we can creating the routine of frequency, how we eat in order to boost the stem cells naturally. So we can think about 7 days of meal plans. And the first day, you can do, we can consume the most, food between 1 and 7. And we can skip the breakfast and skip the dinner. So we can eat the most meals in between 1 and 7 p.m. And still, the frequency still need to be controlled, ideally, once or twice. If people already eat like 3 times, so we can reduce it to 2 times or even 1 time. And also the selection of the carbohydrates should be strictly to be very healthy ones and the low sugar ones. For example, if you want to eat the vegetables, we can select one like broccoli, like some leafy greens as as lettuce. And instead of you do the beans, you do the potatoes. So somehow we can select the carbohydrates much more low carbs and also limit as much as you can. And 5-1-1 rule, also we can have like 5 days like this. And then 1 day we have like feast day. Because your brain love varieties. You cannot just do fasting all the time. And we can select that day, we call it feast day, so you can eat more healthy carbs, like sweet potatoes, yams. You can do vegetables, you can do fruits. Fruits, we can select ones with relatively low sugar. For example, you can using the one with strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and using the organic as much as possible. Because a lot of time in the fruits, like the strawberries, they have a tendency to have a lot of pesticides. Because at the same time when we consume them, we don't want to introduce too much chemicals, because that will give the body more toxic load. And when we try to detoxing, that's how we're going to boost the stem cells naturally. And also make sure you get enough fat, very good fat. Avocados, you can do half or 1 a day. And eggs, you can do eggs. You can do meat, like beef, you can do grass-fed beef. And chicken, turkey, fish, and organic as much as possible. Fish, ideally from Pacific Ocean. And also make sure the fish is not too big, because bigger fish, sometimes they have mercury as well. So we will put all of them into account and try to avoid the farm-raised. Try to use the wild produce as much as possible. And then when you eat an egg, it's better to be free-ranged chicken instead of they stay in the small places, because those are not happy chicken. They don't have the eggs good in the vitamin D or A you're looking for. And also make sure 1 day of the week we do fasting. This day you can choose for water fasting. Means you can only drink water and you can just skip the whole day, 24 hours without any food. So the idea is creating this variety of each week is to give the body some change. So the body has to be forced to adapt. Whenever there's this adaptation happens, the body become more and more good at producing new cells. The hormone become more and more sensitive, so that the body can function at its maximum. So that's what we called about the Asian healing techniques is also the diet variation. Not only you choose the frequency is different, the food is different, and also you do a different fat in between fasting, the feast famine kind of cycle. This will boost the body, has most natural stem cells. So we're starting this 7 weeks Stemnomic program, how to hack the stem cells, and you should act right now. Right now is the beginning of this new year. Make this is the best time so that you can have the best body you ever feel. You will get a lot more energy. You will get a lot of weight just dump off, and also you will get a young and younger looks, and which boosts you more and more confidence, make you enjoy your life much more. So click on the link below and call us if you have more questions. But we are ready to help. So for you, just take the action.